For the purpose of commenting on any matter, please come forward, state your name and county residence, and please adhere to the 5-minute time limit. Councilman?
Good evening, Mr. Chairman.
Good evening.
I'm Tom Getzendanner, Councilman from Summit. I think in the past year, I believe you've already heard from all 8 of our elected officials because we do make a conscientious effort to rotate this liaison job. Many thanks to the Freeholders Estrada and Wright for their dissent on the Oak Ridge Park vote that was occurring, I guess not tonight, but prior to this. Until Union County's budget is balanced, I agree with them that we should not embark on $25 million recreation projects. Most of your taxpayers, I believe, want lower county taxes, even if it does mean less service from that particular layer of government. I, for one, would have throttled back on open space preservation before touching social services safety net programs like Reynolds Hospital. But in 2012, at least you've bent some cost curves, and I really appreciate that very much. I'm here tonight to plead, though, for another 4 years of austerity, 4 more years of the same. Keep your pedal to the metal. Specifically, the freeholders, I think, have to learn to live within the 2% nominal cap. And you've heard me say that before. Not using any categorical waivers that you legally are entitled to. I believe if you check your 21 constituent towns, I think most of us are already voluntarily doing that. So living within our nominal 2% cap, even though we could go well beyond it. Privatizing the jail is not going to yield enough savings to accomplish your 2% bogey. We really, I'm afraid, Mr. Chairman, have to think about merging the county police with the sheriff's department. Like state officials recommended decades ago, and I believe there are only 2 counties remaining, Bergen and Union, that haven't yet done that. So please go in that direction. I know it's going to be tough, it's going to take a lot of lead time, but that's the thought of the evening. Apparently Mr. Fela has already started crunching budget numbers for 2013. That's good, because you do need to take action now for any impact to be felt in the 2013 budget cycle to the taxpayer. Part of the reason that you've been slow in getting the austerity message is that 100% of you are elected at large currently. Unlike most other counties where the majority of seats are actually districted. I think that's true. I've studied that.
I'm not sure that part's true.
So my final thought would be, Mr. Chairman, would you consider placing a referendum on the ballot in November, this November if possible, if not next November, asking Union County voters if they would prefer representation by population wards instead of all at large. I think if you did that, you might find that the support is not there, but at least it would defuse, I think, some of the bickering that's starting to hear in the western end of the county, especially Berkeley Heights. Thank you.
All right, thanks, Councilman. And I appreciate your comments, and I think the officials in Summit have done a very good job coming forward, getting their position across and opening up dialogue with the county. I appreciate your involvement, and the council president for sure, and the other councilmen have taken time to come here. The only thing that I don't believe is true is that I believe most counties are elected at large, and from a freeholder standpoint, and any kind of change to that structure would have to be done by state interaction. So I appreciate your comments, and thanks for the written notes. Okay, anyone else wishing to speak, please come forward.